This is the cheapest bike that you can purchase in the Crew Motorfest. It sent me about 40,000 crew bucks, and it is a street tier 1 vehicle. And today, let's see if it is any good and see if it is worth the price of 40,000 crew bucks, because it's one of the cheapest vehicles in the game. So let's see if it is actually any good. And before you ask, the vehicle is the Kawasaki KX450F. And let's just go and put some 600 parts straight on this thing, because we need 600 parts to test if it's actually any good. And customization, is there going to be any customization? There is. Okay, there's 4 front lights. I mean, not the greatest customization. I've gone with the green here, so we're going to go with the green front light there. 400 crew bucks just to customize it. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. The Bugatti has nothing on the pricing. 2 seats as well. This the first one does not look very nice. Neither does the second one really either, but we'll go with the second one. 200. It's so cheap, man. It's lovely. We'll keep the green on, and rims, 3 rims, and exhaust as well. Okay, let's go for, I like this exhaust. Bosch. There we go. Literally no customization whatsoever, but it's a bike. I wasn't expecting too much anyway. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say about this vehicle, except let's see if it's any good and test it out in an actual event. So I'll see you at an event in a second. Here she is. Let's see if she is any good, shall we? And have I tested out a bike at a street tier event? I don't think I have, or I haven't, at least in a while. So this is pretty much a first for me as well. And this thing seems pretty solid, well, pretty quick so far. I can't say completely solid, but it can't turn at all. It's having trouble making a wide turn as well, which is quite worrying. Let's see this turn here. Oh yeah, this this thing cannot turn one bit. I don't know if it's all bikes that are like that, because the AI are having a little bit of trouble turning there as well. But yeah, this thing can turn, man. This thing can turn, and it's definitely more like a dirt bike. Definitely more suited towards maybe a rally event or a motocross event, more than a street racing event. But I mean, the speed wise, it's not too bad, because street tier 1 vehicles, they go around like that 110, 120 mark anyway. So it's definitely putting up numbers there, but the main issue I'm having is the handling and the turning. It's just not nice at all. Even from like the widest turns, it's just having issues with, which is just crazy. But yeah, this vehicle isn't the cheapest vehicle in the game. It is the cheapest bike in the game though, so bear that in mind. And I mean, for a cheap bike, it's doing pretty well, I can't lie. I say it's doing pretty well. It took me about 10 years to get around that corner, but no, it's actually performing like a 40k vehicle, so I can't complain about the price at all, really. You know, you get what you pay for. 40,000 crew bucks. You're not expecting the best vehicle in the world. You're expecting something pretty average. I mean, even for like a beginner bike, it's bad, but it's not like the worst thing in the world. I've definitely tested out awful vehicles, and this isn't as bad as the price tag says it is. So I will definitely actually no, I definitely won't use this vehicle again, but I'll definitely consider it being a usable vehicle for my final review. But I mean, yeah, the only thing that is bad is just the handling, that's it. I mean, speed wise, I have no issue whatsoever. It's reaching, I don't even know what the top speed is, like what, 150 I'm guessing, which is pretty solid for a street tier 1 vehicle. So if it can reach 150, I will happily give this a solid rating. And talking about the brakes, this thing can brake as well. It can brake and actually accelerate, so I can't complain too much about this vehicle. I'm doing a little wiggle there as well. Obviously my guy loves this bike a little bit, but yeah, I don't really test out bikes too often, especially street racing bikes. So I might have to test more street racing bikes, just to, you know, get the gist of what they're actually like and see if they actually all handle like this, because I hope they don't, but who knows, they might. But that's the end of the event. Now it's time for me to give my final verdict on this vehicle. The crazy thing about this vehicle is I just completed that event and it gave me 23,000 crew bucks. I'm halfway there. I've literally, I need to complete one more event with this vehicle and I've made my money back already, which is crazy. But final review of this vehicle. I mean, it's not the worst vehicle in the world. For the price tag, it's actually very good. I'll definitely pay maybe like 100k for this vehicle, not 40k. 40k is actually a steal. And like I said, complete two events and you've got your money back. So there's not really any gamble in this vehicle. So a pretty solid vehicle. The only thing that lets it down is the handling. It just can't turn whatsoever. But speed wise and braking wise, it is very, very good. Obviously, customization wise isn't the best, but it is a bike, so you can't really say too much about that. But out of 10, it's a very solid vehicle. Would it be one I'd use again? Probably not, but I can see the demographic. Maybe if you're new at the game and you're just looking for a cheap bike, you just really love bikes for some reason, and you're looking for a cheap bike, 40k, there you go. They give you a bike. That's pretty solid. So I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Very average, nothing more, nothing less. Just a 7 out of 10. But yeah, I think that's fair for this vehicle. And if you have used this vehicle, tell me what you think of it down below in the comment section. Way down there. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.